What is going on, guys? This is Crozen, and this time I am back with another original build. This one being what I like to call my Blizzard build, or you can call it Freeze, Frostbite, Ice, whatever. But it is based off of inflicting Frostbite onto your enemies and taking off 11% of their maximum HP with that burst. Also 82 additional damage on top of that, and lowering their stamina regeneration, and also increasing their damage taken by 7%. So it's a pretty massive debuff that can be applied when you inflict Frostbite, and it is really easy to do in this game. I mean, you can pretty much do it every time now, and it is definitely the new Bleed burst. If you guys remember Bleed back then, Bleed was definitely overpowered, and it had a massive burst to it. And now as this game went on and matured, Bleed definitely went down the drain, and Frostbite definitely rose up from the ground. Because if you guys remember Frostbite, this thing didn't even exist back then. I mean, you couldn't even get Frostbite to work. It was so bad. But it definitely got better as this game went on. So I feel like everyone probably uses Frieda's Great Scythe for their Frostbite builds, so I didn't want to do that. So I went with Vordt's Great Hammer, and then also the Irithyll Straight Sword. I have no idea how you pronounce that. Also the Blessed Target Shield and the Sorcerer's Staff, because I am using Snap Freeze, which gives me that whole Blizzard vibe, and this thing works out perfectly with Frostbite builds. All you gotta do is just cast this thing like 2 or 3 times, and if someone walks into this for 1 or 2 seconds, then it only takes 2 hits from your Great Hammer to inflict the Frostbite burst, which takes off a lot of their HP. And for my armor, I just went with the Outrider set and the Chloranthy Ring, Havel's Ring, Ring of Favor, and the Scholar Ring, so that way I can use Snap Freeze at 18 intelligence. So for my stats, I leveled Vigor to 35, Endurance at 34, Vitality at 21, Strength at 66, and then Dex at 14 to use the Straight Sword. So this thing does good damage by itself. Not only that, but it has the Perseverance buff, which is amazing. And I had a lot of fun with this build, and I thought I would share it with you guys. So here it is, and check it out.